Hey guys, how are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well, and I hope that everything has been going smoothly for you. Um, I know there's so much going on around us now, and we're just trying our best to stay sane, to stay safe. And I just wanted to do that quick check in before we get right into it. For those of you who are new here, my name is Titi, and I just come here to read to you guys. And no, we just don't read any book. We read books that empower us, books that help us to find ourselves and also embrace ourselves, right? And at the end of the reading, I also, get some kind of like affirmation cards or like oracle cards, for guidance, because why not? That being said, last week we discussed the different archetypes of the different archetypes of divine feminine, right? And I talked about different types, and I was asking you guys, which one you are. Um, but I hope you're able to figure out which one. And also, it's not just one, you can be like more than one, more than two. Because honestly, like I relate with more than even three, if I'm not, mistaken. So this week, we're starting with discovering the inner goddess, right? And we're just gonna read a couple of pages and then we're just gonna move on from there. That being said, um, you know, feel comfortable, get your cup of tea, get your popcorn or whatever it is that you like to take, your blankets as well. So yeah, I'm gonna start now. So chapter 3, discovering. Oh, by the way, my bad. We are currently reading The Divine Feminine Energy by Mari Silva. Um, yeah. So just in case you want to get it. So let's go. Your inner goddess is nothing like the mask you've had to put on to get through daily life. Her authentic self resides within you, and her power and confidence are beyond compare. She doesn't care about what society expects from you, and she has neither the time nor the patience for self doubt. You honor your true self when you allow her to manifest in your life. Your strength shine through, and you no longer hide your passion for fear of being put down or mocked. You don't care because you know there's nothing fulfilling than being your true self. She is the part of you that helps you be inspired to create and will encourage you through the darkest and worst of times. And this is so serious, guys. Before, I used to be like, you know, just because I would have like the fear of being mocked or like the fear of like being turned down, I'm not gonna make a move, right? I used to be like that, but now I make that move. And the thing is, I don't even care, if I'm gonna be mocked or turned down. What matters is how I feel, and it's because I feel that, oh, this actually aligns with me. This I really want to do, and making a move to actually get it done is what matters to me at the end of the day. And this is what it's saying. And I was still thinking about this morning. I literally just, I just went to the trail and I sat by the waterside for a while, and I just got in. I feel so refreshed because, sitting there just lets me, think, reflect and all that stuff. And I was just thinking about like literally what we're reading right now and how, the fear of being turned down and being mocked literally allows us to hide ourselves, hide our gifts, hide what we're capable of. and you don't want that to happen. You do not want that to happen. All right. So, what are the benefits of connecting with your inner goddess? Everyone wants to everyone wants to experience personal growth and be their best, but not everyone knows how. But there's no better way to accomplish this goal than by getting in touch with the divine goddess within you. As you do, you will exhibit wisdom, power, and grace in all that you do, as you're no longer pulled this way or that by voices and circumstances around you. The goddess tuition, the goddess's tuition within leads you. There is nothing better because she knows what you need to thrive better than anyone else. And relying on her guidance will give you confidence in yourself. Have you felt disconnected from life? Do you get the sense that you're not living out your purpose? Do you feel like your life has no direction? If so, you will find many benefit from getting in touch with your inner goddess. As you do, you will finally be able to look at everything in your life with acceptance. Let me tell you guys something. Acceptance, like, is a big thing, okay? And it's more so because, okay, so for example, we're talking about, oh, the fear of being mugged or being turned down. You need to accept something that, just because that person turned you down don't mean that what you want to do doesn't make sense, or you're still not going to get it done another way. You just have to accept that person. Accept that person for their decision. Don't feel bad. Don't feel let down. Don't feel mocked. Okay? Don't feel like, oh, I just got turned down. Now I'm not going to do this again. No, you have to accept that situation for what it is and keep it moving and try again with something else, someone else, whatever else. Try again. We have to accept things for what they are. It took me like a long time to get to that place, but I'm so happy that I'm there and there's no turning back. So, have you have you felt disconnected from life? Do you get the sense that you're not living out your Oh, we read that. Okay. Even the things you once criticized yourself terribly for will take on a new shin, and you'll see there's not one part of who you are that doesn't deserve your love. You will find how all your traits come together to make you who you are, someone irreplaceable. Every archetype has its light and dark side, and so does every human. When you accept this truth, you will accept yourself, and you stop laboring under the burden of unfair comparisons. You put away the childish business of setting unrealistic expectations for yourself, and as a result, your self esteem will be restored. Another benefit of embracing your inner goddess is you will drop all the masks and costumes you have worn your entire life. You pick them up only as a matter of survival because you learned from an early point in life that the world wouldn't accept you if you showed up as your true self. However, these costumes and masks have done nothing more than dim your light. They've made you forfeit the radiance of your true authentic self, shunning it and choosing the tattered rag of compliance and society's definition of acceptance, which at its core is fake. Society's acceptance is a message to your soul that you will be welcomed with open arms as long as you show up as anyone but who you are. That's not acceptance. That's a proposition forcing you to reject yourself. It's so insidious because you remain unaware that no one has the power to reject you but you. I told you guys, no one. See, that person might reject you. Accept it for what they are. Probably you don't even deserve. Let me tell you, mm, it's so crazy. You feel rejected and you're so sad. You're so sad, like, why, and then something happens after. You're like, oh, actually. I see why I was rejected. I'm not supposed to be there. And I'm so happy that I was rejected because they were not even aligning with my values. I was just trying to make things, make sense when things were not making sense. And also, I always tell people about how we all have like the dark side and the light side. And I was talking to my friend like 2 days ago, and I was telling her, I was like, there are people trying to like, they would try to play mind games with you to make you feel guilty by, trying to make you do something, and then they try to guilt trip you, saying, if you cannot do it, is that da 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 da. And I was telling my friend, I was like, I don't think these people understand. I said, I am one of the I can be one of the most manipulative person. I choose not to be. That is one of my dark side. I know my dark sides. I know my light side. And I'm just happy that, I am in control of every side of me. And so when other people try to play these games, I'm like, I know this game, you know. Like I know exactly what this game is. Like you're speaking my language. I just choose not to be you. So the thing is, I can fall for that trap. If I end up doing what you want me to do, it's because I want to do it from the bottom of my heart. It's not because your mind games worked on me. No, it because they're not. Because I recognize it. So yeah, we all have dark and light side, and it's really important that we're in control of every side. That way we are not, you know we're not in a low vibration. I i am always in a high vibration, and I'll continue to be in higher vibrations because it just feels good here. The more I grow, the more peaceful my life is. And I have actually realized that things are peaceful for me. Things fall into place for me even without trying because I'm at my best self. I'm in the better version of TT, right? So um, I always try to tell that to people, but unfortunately, there's some people just prefer to just be in the low vibration, which is fine for them, but stay away from me. I'm serious. Stay away from me. I don't. I don't move that way. Anyway, so society. Another thing I wanted to say. The last thing that we read about societal expectations. Please do yourself a favor and do exactly what will align with you, not society's expectations of you. Because guess what? You are jeopardizing your peace of mind, your happiness, your joy, your harmony. You are jeopardizing it because you want to satisfy people who don't care about you, people who would literally turn their backs like in a blink of an eye whenever they get an opportunity to. Do yourself a favor and live your own story. Write your story and live your story. Make sure it's your own story and it aligns with you. Anyway, none of this is your fault, so don't waste time wallowing in self blame. Now that you're aware of how the wool has been pulled over your eyes, you can fix the problem with the help of the divine goddess within you. Her light will cut through the darkness of inauthenticity if you allow it, and you'll remember how to breathe. Once more, for the first time in a long time, you'll remember what makes you tick, what makes you smile, what fills you with joy in life, and you'll go after these things with the relentless tenacity of 1,000 cheer horses, just as you did when you were a child before the world got into your head and told you who you were was unacceptable. As you embody your authentic self, you draw a community of others close to you who share the same vision. You pull in people who have done away with the need to mask or pretend to be other than they are. As a result, your relationship will become sweeter, deeper, and fulfilling. You have the potential to embody the divine feminine in multiple facets. And when you do, you will have no regrets for daring to take the plunge. And I swear you will have no regret because I'm there and there is absolutely nothing that can take me away from here. Absolutely nothing. And I'm serious about that. So, an inclusive guide to identifying who you are: maiden, mother, wild woman, or current. These are all archetypes of the divine feminine, the divine goddess, by the way. Once more, you aren't excluded from channeling the divine feminine energy in your life by virtue of your gender, regardless of how you identify. The odds are you are expressing one of a combination of the four main archetypes. But how do you determine which one you are? Use this guide to help you. Begin by considering the things you value most in your life. Your values will hint at the archetype you embody. If innocence matters to you more than anything else, then clearly you are the maiden. If you often find yourself taking on the role of a nurturer, you are a mother. If you are in a phase of life where nothing matters to you more than your freedom and you are relentlessly going after your passion, then the odds are you are the wild woman. What if you find what if you find that you're being more discerning as you make more choices and you have come to a place of genuine acceptance? Then you are in touch with the inner crone. Look closely at where you currently are in life. In particular, what goals have you set for yourself? You embody the maiden if you have decided to take on new adventures without reservation. You have a zest for life untamed by disappointment. Is your desire to be a caring person? Are you building something, whether a family, relationships, or projects? Then you are in your mother energy. If you constantly throw yourself into the unexplored with reckless abandon, then you are being the wild woman. If you have to pause and reflect before taking action, seeking deeper meaning in your life and your place in life, then you are in your current energy. Examine your relationships with others in your life. As a maiden, you're more likely to be curious and playful about connecting with new people and engaging with those you already know. As the mother, you are the one people turn to whenever they need comfort, stability, and support. When you are the wild woman, while you're enjoying your interaction with others, you are careful to ensure they do not dampen your passion, nor do you let them hinder your independence and freedom. As the crown, you are the person in the friend group that everyone else turns to whenever they need advice to help them navigate difficult situations. You are the mentor. People in your life recognize your experience and wisdom, and they trust your guidance will be safe and sound. Notice the activities and interests that give you pleasure and energy. Since the maiden represents the start of life's cycle, she loves to learn new skills. If that's where you're at, then that's the energy you are embodying. And the only thing you are interested in is the growth that comes from learning. Do you find yourself drawn to activities where you play the role of a nurturer? Do you love helping people piece themselves together? Are you interested in bringing projects to completion? You are being the mother. As a wild woman, you refuse to be part of anything that doesn't make your heart sing. Everything you're doing now brings you joy or is geared towards fulfilling your heart's desire. If you are more interested in activities that help you discover wisdom and apply the knowledge you have gathered practically, you are being the crone. You are not in a hurry to get involved in things you don't care about. Ask yourself what you're most afraid of and what your highest aspirations are. Are you terrified of never getting started on things that matter to you? Do you worry you'll never discover all life has to offer? You may be in the mating phase. If what scares you the most is the idea of having to let go or not controlling your life, then you may be exuding mother energy. As a wild woman, nothing alarms you more. than the thought of commitment, because it means you'll lose your freedom and be tethered to one spot, which is complete antithesis of this archetype energy. Next, consider your aspirations. The maiden longs for growth. She longs for growth. She knows there's so much more she could be. She realizes the only way to grow is to have experiences that are new to her. The mother has done her exploring and now seeks more stability in her life. So if this is you, you are more interested in creating a rock solid base for yourself. As the wild woman, you find that you're ready to be your truest authentic self, which means becoming selfish in a good way. You recognize it is time to give back to yourself. If you are the corn, you desire to find inner peace and live a life that inspires all. All right. So we are going to stop there, guys, and we will continue with practices for integrating your dominant feminine archetype next. So let's get to the exciting part. I mean, the reading is exciting too as well because I love to come here to read to you guys. But anyway, so this one right here, I have these cards here. I have deep emotions, unknown feelings, past life influences. I have healing the heart, power of self love. I have healing earth, the power to give and receive healing. And I have balance, stability, standing firm. I have river of blessing, releasing constraints. So what I'm putting together here is some of you maybe, you know, there's so many like emotions literally flying all over the place right now. And most of these emotions are caused by, past situations or like past influences or like i mean yeah, like this is like past life influences kind of thing. It may be like, something that has happened before. It's kind of like maybe you never took the time to heal from that situation, and these emotions are literally back to the surface right now, and all these emotions are flying all over the place. But the only thing that can get you out of there is self love, to be honest. And you have to really, really love yourself. And when you love yourself, you want to do everything in your power to make sure that you're not in a situation where you're just stuck. And which includes like trying to heal from any situation that, whatever situation that is bothering you right now, you want to heal from them. And once you do that and you start to heal, to be honest, I think that healing and self-care and self-love, I think it's a forever thing, to be honest, if you ask me, because I think these are the things that we do with ourselves literally like every day. um but the more you do this, the more you'll be able to, you know also, because whether you like it or not, for some of you, you're healers. One of your job here is to heal other people, and that's one of your purpose. And you have to, but you cannot heal other people if you're not healed. If you're not healing yourself, you cannot be pouring into another person's cup if you're not pouring into your own cup. So, yeah, once you start to work on that part where you're healing, then you can start to help other people with their healing journey as well, which I see here. And this will bring you balance, stability, the firm foundation that you desire. It will definitely bring that to you. And for the blessings that you deserve will definitely come to you as well once you start to work on yourself and you embrace your calling. Everything will start to fall into place for you. So I'm just here kind of like shuffling the stickers because I'm trying to, show, of course, like take some stickers for you guys. um but yeah, Enjoy the little things. Enjoy them. You know, look, the best is yet to come. The best is yet to come. So enjoy the little things around you. And I have let your dream come true. It's time. It's time to, like, wake up and work on that, start that healing journey. You know, start to work on yourself, and everything will start to fall into place, because then you're able to, like, start in your purpose as well. It says, say less and do more. Say less, do more. And they said, keep fighting, keep fighting, keep fighting. And then we have, everything will be okay. Everything will definitely be okay for you, as long as you don't give up. See, Isaiah 49:23. God says, those who hope in me will not be disappointed. Those who hope in God will not be disappointed. Will not be disappointed. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah. Anyway, and I have, start your morning with a smile. So start your morning with a smile. The pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. The pain you feel today is the strength you feel tomorrow. um, keep moving forward. Keep going. Now it's not the time to stop. It's time to work on yourself. It's time to embrace your healing journey. It's time to embrace your divine feminine energy, and to embrace your purpose, your calling as well. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. Every accomplishment starts with the decision to try. I didn't make that up. But that's the truth. That is literally the truth. If you don't try, how do you know that you're going to accomplish something? You never know. All right, guys, if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and turn on your post notification. That way, whenever I come here to read to you guys, you can be one of the first people to see it. Let me know what you think about this episode, actually, and I still want to know what archetype that you think that you are. Let me know in the comment. Thank you for spending some of your, probably 30 minutes with me. I appreciate that, because time is actually the most valuable thing to me. I I time is more valuable to me than anything, not even money, because I can always make that money back however way. But time cannot be made back. Every second you spend on something cannot be gotten back. So use your time wisely. And I want to thank you for, spending some of your time with me. I truly, truly appreciate that. And I am super grateful. And thank you so much, guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And take care, and bye now.